From checkmate halls where chess pieces rule.
Be sure to stop by our pharmacy to get the
Rough
quality
and
medicines
ready,
you
plays
need
by
at the price
one
you're
simple
right.
tool.
To help to RX. Feel better, safe.
Fuel the ships that dare to cross the void. Keep the stations running or get destroyed. Rook holds the line where others
Hey there.
Something
Hey.
more serious. Getting the right treatment.
Smokey sends the contract.
Advanced digital medical systems available at every RX.
4 stations standing at the system's edge. Rough and ready, built on outlaw pledge. No reputation earned, no glory found. Just contracts running station to the ground. Every deal runs quiet, fast and clean. Smoking never says what contracts mean. Rough and ready, into Smokey's
Anyone
call.
sees a patient wearing blue pants, red striped shirt, red and white hat, and glasses, please contact the front desk to let us know where he's from.
Checkmate obituary, every outlaw's door. Rough and ready, keeps them running more. Rough and ready,
Attention, emergency staff.
fuel the fire.
Got an accident
or
inbound.
fall.
It's a pretty big one, so team stand by.
We dreamed of racketeering, fuel and more. Head
Be sure
hunting,
to
shut
stop
the
by our
door
pharmacy
before
to
the
get the
storm.
quality medicines that you need
Too risky,
at the
said the
price
council,
you're
hold your ground. Rough and ready, keeps the place, but stays uncrowned. Smokey sends another job across the wire. Every station running harder than the fire. For outposts full and every outlaw's fight. Rough and ready, burns from dawn to night. No crown sits easy on this outlaw throne. Headhunters make sure Rook stays in his zone. Every chess piece knows its place in line. Rough and ready, reads the system sign. Rough and ready, before the headhunter stalls. Fuel the fire, fall behind the pack. Rough and ready, never looks back. Checkmate obituary, every outlaw's door. Rough and ready, keeps them running more. Rough and ready,
Vehicle selected. Stand by.
fuel the fire or fall.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Bishop moves
Your
where
vehicle, please visit us again.
night runs missions, only Smokey knows. Every figure plays the board just right. Rough and ready owns the pyro night. Checkmate station bears the name with pride. Obituary keeps their fuel inside. No gang runs deeper in the outlaw game. Rough and ready, every station bears their name. Fuel the stations where the outlaws come to fly. Rough and ready, never questions why. No salvation comes for those who miss the call. Smokey always wins when empires fall. Rough and ready, fuel the fire or fall. Till the last station stands tall. The five system long and found what no one dared to dream. The super earth so like our own, it almost burst, it seemed. natural oxygen in oceans vast beneath a yellow sun. Indigenous vegetation covering every hill and run. Magnetic relay images resolved and showed the crew a planet so like home, they named it Terra through and through. Southern continental mass holds ruins carved in stone. Terra almost became Earth, but never stood alone. No other evidence of those who built and left this place. The greatest archaeological mystery in all of space. What civilization rose and fell on Terra's ancient ground? The ruins speak of something grand, but nothing else is found. Terra almost became Earth. Ruins speak, but none can understand her.
Hey, thanks for picking this up. Name's Arkin Mallow. Ocro's dropped this case on me, so I'll be running ops on this side. You got the high level from the brief, but the client's interested in looking into a Dr. Logan Dorrit. He's one of Associated Science and Development's big brains who's been catching some flack ever since it came out that he was crushing baby worms over at the Lazarus sites. You're heading to a decommissioned ASD facility called Onyx that was Yorick's first official post. Client thinks Yorick may have been shady back then and wants to know what he got into there. This place may be closed, but it's probably not empty, so bring some protection. I'll get in touch once you get on site.
Resources carefully cultivated leave the landscape green. No corporate stripping here, the most pristine world scene. Senators from Terra fight for leadership each year. Earth holds the power still, but Terra keeps it near. Terra almost became Earth. Huey politics won't grant her jump through 7 stable points that only Terra holds. Keel and Baker killing close. The eastern story unfolds for centuries of governance made Terra what it is. Terra almost became Earth. Alien ruins hold the answer. Scientists debate what built the ruins on the southern shore. No artifacts, no language keys, just stone and nothing more. 24 jumpers could theoretically exist. Terra Stella cluster keeps them stable in the mist. High-end stores and restaurants fill the colonial streets. Terra's mix of ancient stone and modern commerce meets. Every jump point leads somewhere, but none leads to the truth. Terra almost became Earth. Since the days of ancient youth. Jump through 7 stable points where ancient secrets wait. Terra counts for centuries since explorers found their fate. No salvation from the ruins, mystery that still remains. Ancient stones outlast the empires and political campaigns. Terra almost became Earth. Alien ruins hold the answer. Terra almost became Earth. Ancient stones, the only banner. A fleeing embezzler changed the course of history. Jerry ran from solid debts into the galaxy. Vernon Tar took aim at what he thought was just a ship. lucky miss became the verse's most important trip. General Sokolovich rushed to undo what almost broke. The first interstellar chord rose from that single smoke. Jerry signed it honorary, went home expecting fame. Slowly builds the verse, and nothing ever stayed the same. Back home, just another Bible, but in Davy and a star. Jerry told Gordillo, here I was special near and far. No beds, just catnap standing up or sitting where they please. 10 minutes sleep refreshes what would take us hours to ease. Slowly builds the verse, Cass's luck was there to aid. Trade across the protectorate where every soul it thrives. Criminals and nobles share the marketplace of lives. Back is souls the gatherings where Banu law is made. Slowly builds the verse, every Banu deal outlasts the trade. From medicine to politics to raising Banu young, every aspect of their life in solely language sung. No history preserved because the present is their home. Knowledge lies, but dates and records fade like distant foam. Serving markets, hiding kins too, where the careful tread. Buy your freedom back in Banu space or higher instead. Cast a patron of luck and tearing in the great traveler guides. Slowly builds the verse through every turn of cosmic tides. Tries holds the spiritual center of the council's call, separated from the people, serving one and all. Copper artwork from the monks says kids value to trade. Their healers brew the medicines that human illness made. Slowly builds the verse where every contract slowly frayed. Trade across the protectorate where every soul it thrives. Criminals and nobles share the marketplace of lives. Back is holds the gatherings where Banu law is made. Slowly builds the verse, every Banu deal outlasts the trade. One generation maximum on every deal they sign. Diplomatic skill perfected, walking contracts, line markets built around the crossroads where the traders meet. Flotillas drift through space.
Alright, welcome to ASD's Onyx facility. Remember, even though it's decommissioned, it's probably not empty. Scavengers could be raiding the joint, and there might even be mercs in the area. I guess what I'm trying to say is, keep your eyes open and your weapon loaded.
We're human and Banu join. Trade across the protectorate with Jerry's legend grew. Violent tars, lucky miss, made the ancient story new. No salvation needed when the markets never close their gates. Slowly binds the Banu verse from cradle until late. Slowly builds the verse, every Banu deal outlasts the trade. Slowly builds the verse, ancient markets never fade. Township burned beneath the Vandals' deadly might. 638 souls lost to their first relentless strike. No warning, no diplomacy, no reason anyone could find. A nomadic clan of hunters leaving nothing left behind. Orion fell, and Virgil burned, and Talbot lost his ground. Admiral Bishop told draws near. Each clan runs solo under one chieftain's iron rule. No species-wide command, just hunter, prey, and tool. Suicide doctrine keeps their secrets from my hands. Scuttle chips before capture. That's how every clan stands. Vandal holds no treaty. Stinger humps the Virgil gate. Investigate.
Okay, the engineering wing of the facilities keeps the whole place. His readings coming from this section. I'm guessing they got something a little more powerful than the generator stations. Tread lightly.
Hostiles detected!
Sworn enemies awaits. By no trade, with some but sign keeps its careful distance wide. No diplomacy has ever turned the vandals lethal tide. Kingship arrives and systems fire before ancient power. Harvesting the planets in the most catastrophic hour. Orion surface bombed with antimatter from above. Tilburg and Caliban lost, do everything they shove. Next feels the pressure as the rays grow every year. Vandal holds no treaty when sworn enemies draws near. Investigate stations where the vandal left their dead. Logan Jaw, it follows every smuggler's hidden thread. No salvation past the Virgil jump points, killing zone. Operation sworn enemies huts the dark alone. Vandal holds no treaty. Operation sworn
Hey,
enemies
I want you to be extra careful inside the Onyx research wing. I'm not exactly sure what you're gonna find, but whatever it is, probably best not to think too hard about it. Try to focus on the job at hand.
Till every move runs out. Above the quarters where the carbon winds descend. Checkmate station marks the place where journeys end. Minds below bears every scar of what was taken. A hollow world of mining dreams forsaken. Arid reach holds head hunters in the dust. Last ditch runs on Xeno feet and rust. Sunset Mesa fades where deals are quietly made. Jackson Swamp holds every secret that was paid. No second
Great,
survives this.
got the data, and I'm gonna have to run these names to see if we get any hits. But I'm seeing WR's access to some personal logs. And some are even tagged from the last few weeks. Okay, give me a second, and I'll send you an updated contract.
Every light goes out. Explore the station where the end game never sleeps. Checkmate guards the secrets monarchs keeps. The coldest turns below in toxic grace. Checkmate holds the final resting place. Checkmate. chance. Delirious circles, cold above what nature lost. Our cult never saw the sky and never counted cost. Blackjack, security patrols, a neon street. At every alley dark where criminals and traitors meet. Twitch, Pacheco deals in shadows far below. Municipal works run deep where no sunlight will glow. Our club never saw the sky.
So that last upload was useful, but we still don't know why it twisted mind like Dr. York was revisiting his old stomping grounds. If you can find the next file he accessed in the engineering sector, it might paint us into a picture. Traders in our court tower rises where the sky has always been. Iron North stands 192 floors above the maze. Million-mile high club floats above the corporate haze. Memphis Avery sculpture drips above the plaza wide. Adira Falls apartments where the contractors reside. While it turns in silence past the factory glow. Our club never saw the sky, just the neon's endless show. Fake factories built for tourists on the tour. Real fusion plants too dangerous to explore. Every hologram conceals what lies within. A sanitized illusion of the world beneath the den. Our court never saw the sky. Twitch deals deep in between. Fly above the endless sprawl that swallowed every green. City flight, transit floats between the towers unseen. By Jenny Point watches from the orbit high above. Our core built a world that has no room for love. Our core never saw the sky. Sent world built to feed the machine.
Yeah. No.
Below the city where no natural light survives. Municipal workers keep the infrastructure's live. Someone once went down there, said
Not
it felt
again.
both wild and real. Beauty in the darkness that the upper floors conceal. Open to surface out to anyone who pays. Non-competitors fill the globe in endless corporate days. No horizon left that isn't steel. And why our code never saw the sky. Just the factory fire. Fly above the endless sprawl where nature bled and fled. Our core counts its credits where the living world is dead. No salvation past the neon lights that frame the scene. 8 decades erased the world that once had been. Our core never saw the sky. Sent world built to feed the machine. Our core never saw the sky. Nothing left of what had been. Where frozen circuits hum beneath a corporate dome. A world that turned to silence. Far from anything. Cold home. Cryovast ocean sleeping under ice. Calliope, wild winds breathing through the white. Utopia, a lone sentinel of stone. Microtech, a kingdom carved in cold alone. From new Babbage glowing in the corporate haze. You're beating hard and frozen neon veins. Where commas climb when the last warm echoes died. Footprints vanished just seconds after May. In a world where even time begins to fade, through the static, distant signals start to break. Ghost of pilots lost to one mistake. Out here, every breath you fight your own microtech decides if you go home. No more towers, no more guiding light, just frozen dark and endless white. Every step gets deeper than before. Hear the silence knocking at your core. Microtech gleams out somewhere in the night. Explore the frozen moon. Don't let the silence pull you in. Calliope is calling through the storm beneath your skin. Utopia's wasteland where the lost and ghosts have grown. Cleo burns like heaven in the world of ice and stone. Microtech gleams bright in the cold, in the night. Discover a new world on Microtech's frozen face, where silence stretches out through endless space. Beneath the storms and artificial skies, a fragile dream of progress slowly dies through neon veins and shadows sharp as steel. A place where even nothingness feels real. Break from the orbit, leave the known behind on Microtech. Lose yourself to what you find. Explore the frozen moon, where every step could be your last. Calliope is whispering through echoes of the past. You turn me whole for stories no one lived to tell. Clio shines like heaven, but it hides a frozen hell. Microtech gleams bright
Process complete.
in the
Item successfully fabricated.
cold in the night. Microtech gleams bright till we fade from the light.
Process complete. Item successfully fabricated.
Carla Larry found the dark. A solo nav jumper left the burning system mark. Name for the goddess of the night in ancient Greek. Mix hidden darkness what the corporations couldn't see. A dark nebula borders where the system turns. Glashing ring circles where the asteroid field burns. Nix are stripped and coldest waits for Genesis to try. Nix hides in darkness beneath a lightless sky. Nix who jokes and acid clouds too thick to clear. Nix stirring ice giant turning cold throughout the year. Giga built lies silent at the system's frozen end. QV service stations mark where smugglers round the bend. Nix hides in darkness. Glatchin holds the ships from sight.
Process complete. Item successfully fabricated.
Turns to silence where the corporate empires fail. Genesis. Terraforming dares what others left undone. Nix hides in darkness, far beyond the reach of sun. Nix hides in darkness, terraforming fights the ancient night.
seriously now.
Above the frozen world where Magnus built his dream, poor Tresla holds the name of one who shaped the scheme. Alina Tresla mentored him through every frozen doubt. Her name now guards the station, watching microtech throughout. Geostationary fixed above new badges don't. Poor Tresla serves as every trader's frozen home. Millions skewed past daily through these cargo bays. Poor Tresla remembers through the frozen corporate haze. In the stellar transport guild runs deep below the deck. Every cargo transfer handled without a single wreck. 8 hangars hold the ships that dare the frozen air. 12 landing pads for those who find the business there. Poor Tresla remembers Magnus tokens gratitude and toll. Float above the frozen clouds where new babbage blows. Poor Tresla counts the trade that endlessly still flows. Calliope turns cold where wild winds never cease. Poor Tresla remembers Alina's last in peace. Poor Tresla remembers Alina watched the frozen world below. Server farms run cool beneath the frozen dome. Magnus sold his old ones just to give microtech a home. Power grows and object cracks with farmer startup stream. Antiseptic properties in every lightning's frozen scene. Clio's jade, ocean shimmer under pink and alien sky. Utopia's frozen islands watch the cargo passing by. 12 landing pads for every ship that dares the cold. Poor Tresla remembers every story ever told. No other name was fitting for this frozen gate. Alina shaped the mind and made microtech's estate. Every million SU that passes through this hub carries Alina's legacy beyond the frozen scrub. Poor Tresla remembers millions skewing constant flow. Float above the frozen clouds where new baggage blows. Poor Tresla counts the trade that endlessly still flows. Calliope turns cold where wild winds never cease. Poor Tresla remembers Alina's last in peace. Poor Tresla remembers watch the frozen
We've got contact!
woman fell and left this world in frost. Magnus saw the gifts of what they we had lost. Reliably frigid for the
We've got contact! Contact!
Fire. No, not now. Reload.
Hostile!
Go away. I said go away.
Target's gone!
Tresla counts the trade.
Friendly hit!
It always stays.
They dropped one!
Where? Stop coming from behind.
Got friendly down! pinned down! Suppressing fire!
At the edge of
Need a medic! Help us!
Down.
watches as the system
Under fire!
pyro after spiral slowly to its end.
We're under attack! Taking casualties! Ah! We're taking casualties! Oh. Ah.
Carbon sleep, but there's obsidian street cuts through the night. Lost
Stay
beyond
down.
gaslight station. Six fires burn so bright. No spark point marks this lonely edge of space. No crowded hub, no familiar face. Every mission here runs cold and wide. Six burning moons with
Nice gun.
nowhere left to hide.
take it.
Lost beyond gaslight station. Six fires cut the endless dark. Explore the outer edge where silence fills the void. Six moon circle what the ages have destroyed. Pyro falls toward its final grace. Gaslight watches from the edge of space. Lost beyond gaslight station. Six fires circle glowing in the dark. Pharaoh's lava ocean shake and roll. Fuego's yellow black hearts headhunters told. Virgo's crystal plants and carbon ground. Abiding this lost dream without a sound. Missions run through canyons, swamps and stone. Every path out here feels beautifully alone. Pyro pulls everything within its reach. Lost beyond gaslight station. Silence is what each moon teaches. No faction wars erupt this far from trade. Just station moons and kisses to be
How bold we were back then.
adventures past.
While I admit this new method of power generation was flawed, it's impressive that this anomaly is still sustaining after all these years.
Leave their burning
In fact,
mark.
I might be able to draw upon its power for my new project.
Circle what the edges have destroyed.
Well, I'll be damned. Seems like the bastard might be hiding somewhere in Onyx.
Gaslight watches from the edge of space. Lost beyond gaslight.
Contact you when I have more. Until then, get out of there as soon as you can.
Circle glowing
That'd be good if
in
you'd help
the
to link.
dark. Ignis dry where rivers used to flow. Batra frozen where the hydrocarbons glow. A deer struck by impact, scarred and bare. Pharaoh quakes beneath its poisoned air. Fuego yellow, black and iron, sulfide dust. Burning carbon warmth because it must. Six worlds burning out the system's end. Lost beyond gaslight station. Where only silence bends. Explore the outer edge where pyro ivy slowly fades. Gaslight counts the cost of ancient trades. No salvation past these six forgotten fires. Beyond the arc of all that steal the spires. Lost beyond gaslight station. Six fires circle glowing in the dark. Lost beyond gaslight station till the last moon leaves
Emergency
its
access granted.
Seriously.
below a lawless star where nothing should survive. Bloom turns in silence, beautiful and alive. Oxygen and nitrogen where fire strip the risk. Salt oceans catching light from east to west. Frozen poles that frame a temperate shore. Abandoned barracks holding something more. Pyrotechnic coffee rockets walked away. Bloom kept breathing long after their last day. Squatters claim the empty halls they left behind. Former miners who had nowhere else to find. Every outlaw drawn to something they can't name. A world that survived every solar flame. Bloom outlasted everything what no empire could acquire. Fly low over oceans where the salt spray fills the air. Bloom turns slow beneath you, beauty everywhere. Golden Riviera, catching light above the shore. Bloom keeps breathing, always giving more. Bloom outlasted everything, beauty born from ash and fire. Shepherds rest holds those who need a quiet place. Shadowfall hides deep in darker space. Obituary watches from the orbit high above. Outlaws found in bloom what passed for love. Headhunters drink to views that take your breath. A paradise surrounded by a system built on death. Corporate ghosts still walk these empty halls. Bloom survive the silence after industry falls. No UE flag was ever planted here. No law right to make the outlaws fear. Every soul who stayed found something real. A world that time and fire couldn't steal. Bloom outlasted everything outlaws found their inner fire. Fly low over oceans where the salt spray fills the air. Bloom turns slow beneath you, beauty everywhere. Golden Riviera, catching light above the shore. Bloom keeps breathing, always giving more. Bloom outlasted everything, beauty born from ash and fire. Frozen poles stretch white beneath the Apple sun. Salt ocean shimmer where the temperate waters run. Abandoned processing centers line the shore. Empty barracks holding echoes, nothing more. Astrobiologists came and marveled at the sight. Life that learned to bloom beneath the flare stars light. Every ship that passes slows to take it in. Bloom breathes beauty where the darkness has always been. Fly low over oceans where the corporate dreams fell through. Bloom outlasted everything they ever knew. No salvation needed for a world this strong. Bloom kept breathing all along. Bloom outlasted everything, beauty born from ash and fire. Bloom outlasted everything long after empires expire. Out in this where the boy runs thin. Levski hangs like a place worn. No empire voice, no polished frame. just echoes burning their own name. Asteroid rocking broken steel, when nothing tells you what is real. A free port carved in fading trust, built on nothing but drifting dust. No central head, no guiding line, just fractured paths that intertwine. The closer you stay, the more it fades as freedom slowly decays, and it's the last free light starts to bend. Move through the silence where the free port barely holds its light. Nick speaks in low and broken night, no direction left to own. Inside this drift, you're on your own, and Nick's the last free light. Feels like it's all.
Okay, here's the score. Since we confirmed that Dr. Yoren's been to the facility recently, we need to see if you can learn why. I've pinpointed the last files he accessed. Go there and see if you can find out what's going on.
Levski hums with tired breath, a station halfway close to death. No corporate seal, no heavy chain, just remnants of a past domain. Corridors with flickering tone, where everyone feels slightly alone. Trading refuge built on the sand, slipping through each reaching hand. No fixed authority remains, just memory in rusted frames. Every path begins to bend, a structure fails but doesn't end, and Nick's the last free light begins to fade. Move through the silence where the free port barely holds its light. Nick speaks in low and broken night, no direction left to own. Inside this drift, you're on your own, and Nick's the last free light. Feels like it's already dying. A hollow refuge in asteroid stone, where every signal runs alone. No empire watches from above, just fragments of forgotten love. Cross the line but feel no gate as Levski learns to slowly fade. No system left to call it right, just drifting pieces in the night. Move through the void where even freedom starts to disappear. Nick's whispers, nothing clear, no future carved in stone. And inside this place, you're on your own, and Nick's the last free light. Feels like it's already dying, and Nick's the last free light, where silence keeps on lying. At the edge of Stanton, where the frozen winds begin, microtech spread silent, cold and vast within. A terraforming air I'm stretched from mountain peaks to frozen shore. Thaw what grows in Arctic cracks and nothing more. Tesla watches from they orbit high above. Microtech, a kingdom built on cold and corporate love. New Babbage glows beneath its glass and steel. Maglev transconnect what frozen streets conceal. While his bar burns warm against the endless night. Server farms run cool beneath the frozen light. Microtech carved in ice. Magnus built his frozen empire. Fly low over glaciers where the
Why
blizzard
the
fills
hell is my weapon gone?
Microtech spreads endless as the storms roll by. Calliope calls through wind and frozen stone. Microtech carved in ice.
I will rewatch this. That's for sure.
Calliope turns cold where eloquence was born. Named
No.
to remind the workers not to mourn.
Maybe that's my fault.
Clio's jade oceans under pink and green. The most
only
alien
changed
sky
the
that
code.
Stanton has ever seen. Euterpe's frozen islands rise from ancient ice. Volcanic chimneys mark the rhythm of her practice. 3 moons named for music circle in the dark. Microtech, each moon carries Magnus Tobin's mark. No one survives past New Babbage's dome. 6 biomes stretch where only storms feel home. Every mountain range hides what the cold conceals. Beauty carved in fire that only silence reveals. Microtech carved in ice. Beauty born from frost and frozen wire. Fly low over glaciers where the blizzard fills the sky. Microtech
That's enough.
spreads endless as storms roll by. Calliope calls through wind and frozen stone. Microtech carved in ice, frozen by a failed design. High altitude ranges where the storms never cease. Low frozen zones where petrified trees found peace. Turning field for geothermal warmth breaks through. Camping expeditions under skies of frozen blue. Aspire grandstands tall above the corporate haze. New Babbage glows through never-ending frozen days. Every start of dreams beneath the frozen dome. Microtech, the cold became their only home. Fly low over glaciers where the corporate dreams run deep. Microtech holds everything. The frozen storms keep no salvation from the cold that Magnus chose to own. Microtech holds the frost down to the bone. Microtech carved in ice, frozen by a failed design. Microtech carved in ice. Beauty born from someone else's sun.
Hold still. Wait for me. Don't shoot.
A system built on violence, blood and flame.
Perfect.
Pyrotechnic left these worlds to burn and fade. Now outlaws rule the wreckage that remains. Ruin station holds the power, Xeno threaten reign. Headhunters and fire rats play the deadly game. 6 broken planets circle in a flare under pyro sun. Only outlaws dead. No you flag, no law to hold, just gangs and guns and stories told. Whoever has the most firepower wins. This is where survival begins under pyro sun, where the lawless claim their pride. Explore the burning system, where the solar flares ignite. Pyro screams through radiation in the night. Ruin station calls from deep within the void. Every ship that dares this path risk being destroyed under pyro sun, where only outlaws survive. Checkmate station hidden in the dark. Obituary glowing like a dying spark. Every gang controls a piece of broken space. No mercy shown to those who lose the race. Solar flare strip shields from those who fly. Radiation cleans the ones who dare defy. Out here strength is all you'll ever own. Under pyro sun, you reap what you have sown. No safe harbor, no friendly face, just burning void in outlaw space. Every ally could betray trust in pyro. Everything turns to dust under pyro sun, where the strong devour the wild. Blow the burning system, where the solar flares ignite. Pyro screams through radiation in the night. Ruin station
Coming back to Onyx has unearthed a lot of feelings. Anger that the suits at ASD lacked the vision to understand what I was doing, along with their unwillingness to acknowledge their ignorance. At the same time, I am exhilarated at what we were able to accomplish. The questions we were just starting to ask. Time has granted me the wisdom to see the path forward, to know the direction that we couldn't see back then. What I'm doing now will change things. It will redefine what it means to be human.
Let's see what we got. Okay, that confirms it. He was definitely here and digging up his lost research, but he's still not done. Stand by and I'll send you the next steps.
Survival's all they teach. Under pyro sun, where only outlaws survive. Under pyro sun,
Wie gut das
only
funktioniert.
ashes stay alive.
Traumhaft.
At the edge of pyro where the darkness never ends. Ruin station holds its ground when nothing ever bends. Terminus below and cold and broken light. Last landings waits for headhunters in the night. Black Rock Exchange where deals are made in shadow. Scrapers turn where Xeno 3 runs shallow. No service station marks this edge of space. Ruin station stands, the last forsaken place. No UE flag has ever touched these walls. No rescue comes when someone finally falls. Every corridor runs on blood and trade. Every alliance here was built to fade. Ruin station stands, explore the broken halls where factions never sleep. Ruined station guards the secrets that it keeps. Terminus turns below in frozen graves. Ruined station owns the darkest edge of space. Ruined station stands beyond the law's reach. Beyond the law's reach. Pyrotechnic built these walls and walked away. Left the bones of industry to slowly decay. Now Xeno Blade patrols the outer ring. Headhunters drink to whatever night will bring. Back rock exchange moves, cargo no one names. Scrapers turn, runs darker, deadlier games. No safe harbor past these docking gates. Ruined station stands and patiently it waits. No neutral ground survives this deep and dark. Every faction leaves its permanent mark. Every ship that docks here pays a toll. Ruined station feeds on every soul. Ruined station stands beyond all saving speeches. Explore the broken halls where factions never sleep. Ruined station guards the secrets that it keeps. Terminus turns below in frozen grace. Ruined station owns the darkest edge of space. Ruined station stands beyond the law's reach. Beyond the law's reach. Corners hold the lives that feed the need. Neutrality's the only bar where all factions agreed. Solar flares strip shields from those who dare to fly. Ruined station watches every ship go by. Pyrotechnics go still, walks these rusted halls. Nobody repairs what crumbles as it falls. Scratch the threshold, feel the station's weight. Ruined station stands beyond salvation's gate. Explore the broken halls where every deal could be.
Hey, it's Arkin. Glad you're back on board. I keep poring over that last batch of data you pulled from Onyx.
There's
a picture forming, but it's hazy. Still not sure what or where or timing. We need more info to bring everything into focus so you're going back. Start making your way and I'll be in touch.
Beyond the law's reach. Ruined station stands till the darkness swallows each. Beneath a dying star where nothing stays the same. A system built on violence, blood and flame. Pyrotechnic left these worlds to burn and fade. Now outlaws rule the wreckage that remains. Ruined station holds the power. Xeno threatening rain. Headhunters and fire rats play their deadly game. 6 broken planets circle in a flare. Under pyro sun, only outlaws dare. No UE flag, no law to hold. Just gangs and guns and stories told. Whoever has the most firepower wins. This is where survival begins. Under pyro sun, where the lawless claim their prize. Explore the burning system, where the solar flares ignite. Pyro screams through radiation. Every gang controls a piece of broken space. No mercy shown to those who lose the race. Solar flare strips shields from those who fly. Radiation claims the ones who dare defy. Out here strength is all you'll ever own. Under pyro sun, you reap what you have sown. No safe harbor, no friendly face, just burning void and outlaw space. Every ally could betray your trust. In pyro, everything turns to dust. Under pyro sun, where the strong devour the wise. Explore the burning system, where the solar flares ignite. Pyro screams through radiation in the night. Ruin station calls from deep within the void. Every ship that dares this path is being destroyed under pyro sun. Where only outlaws survive. Pyrotechnic built these worlds and walked away. Left the bones of industry to decay. Now the strong inherit what the cores abandoned here. Every corridor of ruin runs on blood and fear. Corner for converts the labs to darker trade. Neutrality's the only peace that's ever made. Cross the flare zone, feel the systems bite under pyro sun. There is no wrong or right. Explore the burning system, where the dead outnumber stars. Pyro wears its violence like its scars. No salvation waiting past the flare zone's reach. Under pyro's law, survival's all they teach. Under pyro sun, where only outlaws survive. Under pyro sun, only ashes stay alive. At the edge of standing where the frozen winds begin. Microtech spread silent, cold and vast within. A terraforming arrow sealed this world at night. Magnus Tobin saw the frost and paid the price. 6 biomes stretch from mountain peaks to frozen shores.
So, here's what I'm thinking. The engineering wing has a bunch of sensors used to monitor the facility. You pull the data from there, and I should be able to check for any anomalies in the last. It's a big one. Is that the area is dangerously. Need to figure something out for that.
Maglev trams connect the frozen streets concealed. While his bar burns warm against the endless night. Server farms run cool beneath the frozen light. Microtech carved in ice. Magnus built his frozen empire. Glaciers where the blizzard fills the sky. Microtech spreads endless as the storms roll by. Calliope calls through wind and frozen stone. Microtech carved in ice, frozen by a failed design. Calliope turns cold, where eloquence was born. Named to remind the workers not to mourn. Clio's jade oceans under pink and green. The most alien sky that Stanton has ever seen.
That's not.
Beauty born from frost and frozen wine.
Fabrication area successful.
Distraction.
Beginning fabrication.
Now all you gotta do is
Stand
leave it to me.
Calliope calls through wind and frozen stone. Microtext carved in ice, frozen by failed design. Altitude ranges where the stars never see. Slow frozen zones where petrified trees found peace. Tongue diffused where geothermal breaks through. Camping expeditions in the skies of frozen blue. Aspire grandstands tall above the corporate haze. New Babbage glows through never-ending frozen days. Every startup dreams beneath the frozen dome. Microtech, the cold became their own.
Hit!
Dreams run deep. Microtech holds everything the frozen.
Shit! Contact!
No salvation from the cold that Magnus chose to own. Microtech holds the
Just delaying the inevitable.
Microtech carved in ice.
Here comes trouble.
Frozen by
I'm gonna put a bullet right between your eyes.
Covering!
No, you don't.
microtech carved in ice. Beauty born from someone else's sight.
Low.
No signs of the suspect.
Above a gas giant when no solid ground exists. Crusader floats in orange and pink morning mist. Kelly Kaplan saw the platforms and she prayed. A city in the clouds from Sarah thrusters hold each platform in the air. Hosanna trees line walkways, pink and red.
Oh, hello.
Providence platform builds the ships that fill the sky. Orison praise, where only clouds drift by.
So many bots.
Cloudview center arms of corporate life. Seraphim station circles past the strife. Every tourist stops to watch the storm walls turn. A beauty here that credits cannot earn. Orison praise above the clouds. Hosanna flowers crown the sound. Fly through prismatic clouds where shipyards fill the air. Crusader turns below with beauty. Seven burns and volcanic grace. Orison praise suspended high in space. Orison praise above the clouds. Crusader never touches ground.
Emergency access granted.
Amos kingdoms twist
Up, 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 up.
name for brothers getting lost. Hiller's asteroid belt hides grim hex in the dark. Pirates mark the edge of Crusaders' corporate art. A gift for popping in these moons for all to know. Three siblings circling in Crusaders' orange glow. 40% saved on every ship they make. Orison praise for every credit sake.
Where are you hiding?
Beneath these floating halls, just open every key platform walls. Every platform fired by synchronized dust. Crusaders' gentle prayer becomes a must. Orison praise above the clouds.
We've got
What the
contact!
hell?
Kelly Kaplan's prayer found.
Go away.
Moving up.
Through prismatic clouds where shipyards fill the air. Charismatic clouds where corporate dreams took flight. Crusader turns in beauty through the eternal night. No salvation needed when the view is this profound. Kelly Kaplan's prayer still echoes all around. Lords and praise above the clouds. Crusader never touches ground. Lords and praise above the clouds. Stones echo all around. At the edge of power, where the gas giant turns, gaslight station watches as the system burns. Pyro IV spiral slowly to its end, pulled by pyro V around each endless bend. Ignis carved in canyons dry and deep. Vatra hides its hydrocarbon sleep. A deer's obsidian street cuts through the night. Lost beyond gaslight station. 6 fires burn so bright. No spawn point marks this lonely edge of space. No crowded hub, no familiar face. Every mission here runs cold and wide. 6 burning moons with nowhere left to hide. Lost beyond gaslight station. 6 fires cut the endless dark. Explore the outer edge, where silence holds the void. 6 moons circle what the ages have destroyed. Pyro falls toward its final grace. Gaslight watches from the edge of space, lost beyond gaslight station. 6 fires circle glowing in the dark. Pharaoh's lava ocean shake and roll. Fuego's yellow black hides head hunters toll. Vergrows crystal plants and carbon ground. A botanist lost dream without a sound. Missions run through canyon swamps and stone. Every path out here feels beautifully alone. Pyro V pulls everything within its reach. Lost beyond gaslight station. Silence is what each moon teaches. No faction wars here up this far from trade. Just ancient moons and choices to be made. Every ship that ventures past the arc finds something unexpected in the dark. Lost beyond gaslight station. 6 fires leave the burning mark. Hey, explore the outer edge, where silence holds the void. 6 moons circle what the ages have destroyed. Pyro falls toward its final grace. Gaslight watches from the edge of space, lost beyond gaslight station. 6 fires circle glowing in the dark. Ignis dry where rivers used to flow. Vatra frozen where the hydrocarbons glow. A deer struck by impact. Black Rock Exchange runs deals.
Thanks for dropping the data off. I'm hoping that the sensors managed to pick up something anomalous. Maybe putting together a clearer pattern.
Go to rise and dream to making something here. Left the plans abandoned when the cost grew clear. Pyrotechnic built their hub and walked away. Every corporate dream on Terminus starts to fray. Terminus freezes everything. Storms they cut below the mark. Explore the outer edge. The methane fills the sky. Terminus turns below as frozen storms roll back. Gang wars echo past the protoplanet's face. Terminus holds the darkest corner of this space. Terminus freezes everything. Last stop before the dark. Temperatures drop past what survival knows. Daytime storms push cold when nothing ever grows. Can our view sits empty in the frozen waste. Every outlaw here moves with desperate haste. Stone tree marks where ancient rock is frozen there. Supply gap holds the last of what the desperate dare. No salvation past these methane frozen gates. Terminus freezes everything in coldly waste. No terraform is safe, this protoplanet's soul. Every faction fights for what the cold makes whole. Ruin station watches from the orbit high above. Terminus below holds nothing close to love. Terminus freezes everything. Methane poison breaks the heart. Explore the outer edge when methane fills the sky. Terminus turns below as frozen storms roll by.
Oh, this is the easy
Gang
one.
wars echo past the protoplanet's face.
I can do it.
Terminus holds the darkest corner of this space. Terminus freezes everything. Last stop before the dark. Go to rise and left the blueprints in the ice. Pyrotechnic blend the Terminus had its price. Every gang that came and stuck their frozen claim. Terminus kept turning cold and always stayed the same. Last landed burns with headhunters in the night. Scrape this turn runs darker past the frozen light. Cross the threshold, feel the methane bite. Terminus freezes everything beyond the reach of light. Explore the outer edge where every faction bleeds. Terminus collects on all its frozen deeds. No salvation past the methane's killing art. Every outlaw here gives Terminus their heart.
It's Arkin again. With a bit of good news, it seems some of the old ASD security systems are still outputting data that we might be able to use to pinpoint your end. Guessing there are still active protocols you'll need to bypass to get access to the data. Grab what you can, and I'll put the intel to good use.
Above a gas giant where no solid ground exists. Crusader floats in orange and pink morning mist. Kelly Kaplan saw the platforms and she prayed. A city in the clouds from floating
No,
ladders
that's right.
made. Sarah thrusters hold each platform in the air. Hosanna trees line walkways pink
Welcome
and
to the
red.
ASOP
Carved
vehicle
in
retrieval
platform
system.
builds the ships that fill the sky. Chorus and praise where only clouds drift by.
Your vehicle has been placed
Say
in
right,
the
this is more than enough.
Goodbye.
Seraphim station circles past this drive. Every tourist stops to watch the storm rolls
Let's see how
turn.
this goes.
Beauty here the crest cannot earn. Chorus and praise above the clouds.
Helix Prime. Helt försvunnen.
Never touches ground.
Nej. Okej.
Damar's canyons twist where miners lose their way. Name for brothers getting lost in Kaplan's Taylor play. Yellow's asteroid belt hides grim hex in the dark. Pirates mark the edge of Crusaders' corporate arc. A gift for Baba, name these moons for all to know. Three siblings circling in Crusaders' orange glow. 40% saved on every ship they make. Chorus and praise for every credit's sake. No solid ground beneath these floating halls. Just open air between the platform walls. Every platform fired by synchronized thrust. Crusaders' gentle praise becomes a must. Chorus and praise above the clouds. Kelly Kaplan's prayer found. Fly through prismatic clouds where shipyards fill the air. Crusader turns below with beauty everywhere. Sailing burns in dormant volcanic grace. Orson praise suspended high in space.
No Prime
Orson
mission.
praise above the clouds. Crusader never touches ground. Storm walls black, the currents warming wide. 100 meters long on Crusaders tide. The grand observatory watches from below. Prism
That's enough
back
for
clouds
today.
and orange and pink glow.
Quick, hey.
Spin lights on platform edges still.
Be the first wannabe investigator who couldn't hack.
Against their will, no other view exists in all of space. Orison praise, suspended in this place. Suspended in this place. Fly through prismatic clouds.